Good morning. Good morning. God, you know what? Let's just get it. Let's get into it. Yeah. So, I haven't played this since the Valentine's event, so I am going into this probably very underprepared. Hello, by the way, hi, Nivanilly. I was fiddling with my layout last night before deciding to not touch it. Pretty much. On. Are you guys small? Is your chat small on the screen? It's fine, I think. Yeah. I have not. I just woke up. I just woke up. Before we continue, I did some of the interludes on the side while I was waiting in the queue for for Final Fantasy. That was why the music was muted. Listen to 3 things at once. You know what? Let's just hop right in it. Hop right in it. I'm gonna close this real quick. Oh, that's right. Actually, you have to read this out loud. On December 31st, 2019, the entirety of human history was erased in a single stroke. Every trace of civilization was wiped out, and in its place, the Earth was left a bleached wasteland. No one knew why or how it was done. All that was clear is that humanity had been utterly defeated. No, it's worse than that. We never even had a chance to fight back. Our destroyer was known as the Foreign God, a being from a distant star wielding unfathomable power. 2020 mode. But this is 2019. Thank you, Illy. Oh, this douche.
Humanity. We have a message for all of humanity.
Hi, Jesus.
This planet will soon be reborn as an old, brand new world. Human civilization was a mistake.
Thank you, Jesus.
The path of our growth was incorrect. And so I've made my decision. I will revolt against all of human history. Proper human history. We are about to fill this world with inhuman mystic secrets. We will restore the age of gods.
Let's big zoom. Oh fuck, I missed stuff. Hold up. Log.
To that end, the gods have descended from a far-off galaxy, and in their wisdom they have used 7 seeds to select new leaders. These leaders will remake this planet as they see fit, and the one who reigns supreme shall be given the right to renew the world itself. The life forms from proper human history will not be permitted to take part in this war, or even to view it from the sidelines.
I might have to turn up the game volume. Hold up real quick. Hold up.
Now, all of the old humanity's endeavors will be set aside, frozen. My name is Wodame. Kshetra Wodame?
It's dumb. I don't like his name.
On behalf of the 7 cryptors, I have a message for those of you who escaped from Chaldea. No, rather, I have a message for the scant few remnants of the human race. We will be inheritors of this planet's history. Yes.
Cryptors, the 7 masters of the old Chaldea who were supposed to save the world.
David Samvoid, Ophelia Famersalone,
Beryl Gut, Kadoxim Lupus, Akuta Hinako, Scandinavia Pepperoncino, and their supposed leader, the foremost disciple of Chaldea's first director, Kshetra Wodime. Wodime? How do I put the accent on that? No one had even been certain they were still alive, but no sooner had they awoken than they turned on the world they had been meant to protect. They salty. Chosen by the foreign god, the 7 cryptors were entrusted with caring for the trees of emptiness. The enormous trees that appeared around the world after its scoring. Each tree of emptiness was followed by a lost belt, a hypothetical history that had been pruned from the chronicle of humanity. There was the Russian Lost Belt, where humans had fused with beasts in order to survive in an ultra-cold environment. There was the Scandinavian Lost Belt, where a Ragnarok gone awry had robbed the world of any possible future. And there was the Chinese Lost Belt, where a single ruler who achieved immortality carried the rest of mankind on their shoulders. These and other Lost Belts were to grow their territory, with the one emerging triumphant becoming Earth's official history. As far as the cryptors were concerned, their only enemy, or rather competition, was the other cryptors competing to establish their Lost Belt's dominance. The few remnants of the old humanity, Chaldea, were no more than a tiny bump in their road. Before the world was wiped clean, the cryptors had mounted an attack on the Chaldea Security Organization's headquarters and destroyed them. Chaldea's was frozen solid, and race shifting, the only possible means by which humanity could have prevented the Great Reset, was lost. Douchebag. But though many lives were lost and the survivors were forced to make a desperate retreat, the last master of Chaldea still lived. That's us. That's us. Thanks to the Shadow Border, the all-terrain void transporter that had been developed in secret, I almost said deployed, and its cross-dimensional zero-sail traversal method. And she didn't just get stabbed through the booba, she got stabbed through the sternum, which is between the booba. The survivors successfully escaped into void space. Having evaded the Great Reset, they emerged in the Russian Lost Belt a few months later, in April of 2020. They went on to defeat Kadoxim Lupus, the cryptor assigned to the Russian Lost Belt, overthrow the Lost Belt's king, Ivan the Terrible, and cut down its Tree of Emptiness. Then, after another battle in the Scandinavian Lost Belt, they arrived at the Wandering Sea, a workshop that was home to the only other survivors of humanity. Now they have gained a new ally in Scion Eltinum, an alchemist from the Atlas Institute left in charge of the Wandering Sea, and are setting out on the next stop of their quest to defeat the cryptors and the foreign god. So, how was our recap? Did I do a good job jogging your memory? Oh, you do not need me to tell you about those. They just happened recently, after all. I'll save the recap on Gorodol's grand adventure for another time. Anyway, it has now been a few months since he returned from the Chinese Lost Belt. I just realized I'm giving her Da Vinci-chan's voice. Mini Da Vinci's voice. Damn it. Oh, that's right. I think I actually gave her stereotypical British accent when I voiced her. Once you are all rested up, I'm going to have you head out on your next order, Lost Belt number 4. Whatever that. What the fuck was that accent? What was that voice? What's that? Oh, it will do. Well, you will investigate a strange Lost Belt that has been repeatedly expanding and contracting. Moreover, the captain will be joining you on your adventure into a dazzling realm of Indian mythology. Of course, if I had known then it would take this long to get ready, I would not have hyped it up quite so much. You better behave. My original calculations had me modifying, convincing Captain a bit sooner than this. Oh, thank you. Hey, it wasn't your fault we all got caught up in that ordeal. Honestly, I'm just glad we were able to verify that we can actually race shift again.
Indeed. We now know for certain that we were able to race shift from the Wandering Sea as well as from Chaldea. While the ability to observe time and space outside the Lost Belts may not help in our efforts to remove them, having more options available can only be a good thing. Though that's not to say some of us aren't a bit worse for wear. I say, Director Gorodol, has your weight returned to normal yet? It cares not that I had any say in the matter. I still don't think it's right that I was the only one who didn't get to go on break. Nor do I see why we need an obsolete relic like race shifting when we have the zero sale. Go on, Mooney, you know I'm right. Tell them how you and the whole staff are just as sick and tired of race shifting as I am.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, what are you talking about? They're both mind-blowing technological achievements. You've just gotta use them right. Also, I was on the staff of the original Chaldea too, so if anything, I'm way more used to race shifting. You agree with me, right? Race shifting is way more fun than zero sailing, isn't it?
Yes. That's true, girl. Ugh, why did I have to be born so race shift compatible? Oh, never mind all that. Sion, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. We know now that the Crypto's Curse's leader, Kshetra Waterway, is in the Atlantic Lost Belt. I'm also told it's the largest lost belt in the world by far, and that the branches of its Tree of Emptiness cover Earth's entire stratosphere. What's possible according to their being making a pit stop at this lost belt in India? It's not a pit stop. We need to go there to ensure our chances of victory are as high as possible. According to Trismegistus, the ocean occupies most of the Atlantic Lost Belt's territory. And we are not talking a modern-day ocean here. We are talking about one from the Age of Gods, filled to the brim with ether and demonic beasts. As things stand right now, we have no way of crossing an ocean like that safely. If you were to enter the Atlantic Lost Belt now, you would just end up so much seaweed. I see. Does that mean we can't get there in the border?
I'm afraid not. Sion and I have been talking about it and we both came to the conclusion that it's just not possible to make the border seaworthy while preserving its existing functionality. Just because it can sail in void space doesn't mean it can do the same in reality space. Each ocean requires a completely different means of traversal. And since the border is an all-terrain void transporter, we can't allocate that many resources only to make it capable of sailing on real water. I guess we could technically do it if we made the hole bigger, but if we did that, we wouldn't have nearly enough staff to run it. A vehicle that size would need at least 60 professionals to be operated. Can you guess what resource we are lowest on just now? I guess that would be human resources. Minuar and the rest of the border staff are all doing their best, but...
Right, so you are going to acquire what we need in the Indian Lost Belt.
Woo! Recruitment time!
No, nothing like that. We already know that you cannot bring anything native to Lost Belt outside it, right? No, this is a simple matter of earthbound coordinates. India has everything we currently lack, so you are going to go there to get it all in one fell swoop. Is that not right, Captain? We're all done making adjustments and attachments over here. All you have to do now is personally activate the Arnadath's Phantasm in India to attach it.
I'll go with that. It's several months finally out the water's magnet. It might be as slow as a sea there. I can't help but have some affection for it after all this time. And I know the phantasm needs to be activated very carefully with a precise ritual and only at particular coordinates. I don't know if we can even use it on Lost Belt or not, but we'll never know unless we try. That said, I'm the one who's going to decide what it becomes. That part is not negotiable. And if I decide it's not going to work, I'm going to come back on my own. Got that?
Sure, as your master, I'm okay with that, though I seriously doubt you are capable of being so heartless.
I talked about my coming along with you to India. I thought you'd already been told about that. Angie, do you remember seeing a steel pyramid-shaped object somewhere around the dock? Well, it's mine. I'd like you to store it in the border for me. In the worst case, we could use it as a shield. Oh, you mean that weird-looking thing that almost seems like a part from a car body kit? Is that the Arnot's Phantasm thing you were just talking about? Yeah, not much use for a mermaid that can swim around the ocean freely, yo.
I can't say I know what it is you're talking about. The more servants around who can keep me safe, the better.
Shanks.
Anyway, glad to be here, everybody. Don't worry about my seat. I already installed one for me and only takes up half of Manyware's space.
Oh, really? I already forgot what voice I gave this dude.
That means the captain's gonna be sitting next to me. This is my big chance to show him what I'm made of. I can't wait to get started.
Alright. But is that our only objective in India? Does this mean we don't have to cut down its tree of emptiness?
No, you will definitely be needing to eliminate the Indian Lost Belt while you are there. Given that it seems to be indirectly responsible for the recent race shift incident. The Indian Lost Belt? There's a very good chance that these histories that were pruned away after they were deemed unnecessary contain significant and unprecedented threats. I'm determined that we cannot leave this Lost Belt be just because it is low on our list of priorities. Besides, there's still so much we do not know, and not just about the Tree of Emptiness. What is going on with the Cryptors? Who are the alter egos claiming to be disciples of the foreign god? Every Lost Belt we investigate provides us with more data. Capo, Mash, Da Vinci, Roloff, Miniware. As the one supervising the command room, and as someone personally wishing for your success, there's something I wish to say. You need to eliminate every Lost Belt. You have no choice but to fight, regardless of how painful that choice is. You need to eliminate them both to improve our chances of victory during the inevitable climactic confrontation and to return human history to its proper place.
Hang on.
Whoops, scratch that. I should know better than to get overly serious before you have even headed out on a mission. I am sure we will run into more than enough trouble in the Lost Belts. We should at least try to enjoy ourselves while we are in the base. Alright, that is all for now. Please make sure to review the particulars of this mission on your mobile devices. This order will commence at dawn. Be sure to get plenty of sleep and come to the dock by the time we agreed on.
You got it.
I'm glad that they gave me a recap. Thank you, Gabe, for the recap of what happened.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, what's up? Oh, Capo, what's up? We have less than 6 hours until the mission starts. You should head back to your room and get some rest. I doubt we'll have many chances to get a full night's sleep once we're out in the Lost Belt. Who knows when you'll get another chance to stay in a bed that doesn't rock?
We gotta go now.
Huh? It's already time? Have I been sleeping standing up this whole time? Oopsies. I didn't really want to go back to my workshop, so I guess I ended up resting my eyes first a little longer than I meant to. Well, I feel silly. Anyway, go on and head down to the dock. I'll catch up with you guys soon.
Okay, bye. Wait, she had roller skates! I want roller skates!
As I had thought, Da Vinci is having some operational difficulties. When you get here. I have been behind you for some time. You must have been so focused on Da Vinci that you didn't notice. In any case, this is a good chance to tell you this. You can't let Da Vinci push herself too much.
Da Vinci! More like Da Vinci.
She is doing everything Leonardo da Vinci would be doing, but while in a much smaller body. That obviously puts tremendous strain on her now. You must be aware of that. She may have inherited Leonardo da Vinci's duties, but she is a pseudo-servant, just like Mash's. We may differ in format, but she and I are very similar. I understand how she is feeling. No, scratch that. I do not know how she is feeling. Da Vinci is so strong. I said too much. My apologies. So please keep this between us. Promise? I am coming along to the Indian Lost Belt. I hope we can continue to get along.
I have not actually leveled up my ninja at all. Oopsies.
Understood. I promise I will not let you down. That said, the jewel in my chest is acting up a bit. I don't think this has ever happened to me before. The Indian Lost Belt is a very bad place. Every part of my spirit origin is warning me not to go. Even so, every Lost Belt is dangerous. I am the Crown Prince Neja. I must not back down from a challenge. If things go bad, I know you will help me. I'm sure I have nothing to worry about. I'm slapping my knee with every sentence for emphasis. Let's go. The others are waiting. My thigh is gonna be in so much pain after this, I swear. I should not be punching myself for emphasis.
Oh man, sorry I'm late. I can't believe I took so long to get ready.
It looks like you're all here. Then let us begin the final rundown. Your destination is the Indian Lost Belt. Your objective is to help Captain gain power up the Shadow Border, explore the Indian Lost Belt, and ultimately eliminate it. Captain and I will handle the Shadow Border side of things, so please do not concern yourselves with that. What I would like for you to focus on, Master Capo, is cutting down the Indian Tree of Emptiness. I estimate you should have room in the border to fit about 20 days worth of supplies. While the Arnax Phantasm will be loaded into the hangar as supplemental equipment, you will not need to account for it in battle, as it is not meant for offensive purposes. Oh god, how do I do his voice again? I take it we will be summoning reinforcement servants within the Lost Belt again, as we have done thus far? Correct. From here you'll need to travel across void space to get close to the Indian Lost Belt. And from there you will need to immediately undergo another zero sail in order to make your way inside. Consecutive zero sails are draining even for servants, and Da Vinci's protection safeguards can only do so much. So I think it is best if we keep no more than 3 servants on standby in the border.
Said no matter how many servants we win over to our side in the future, we'll only be able to take 3 of them into a Lost Belt with us?
That is how it works out, yes. I'm not saying we can never send more than 3 if we really have to, but the summoned inside a Lost Belt are more powerful anyway. So when you get there, I'd like you to secure a ley line and Yumash's holy relic to form contracts with new heroic spirits, just as you have in other Lost Belts. Alright then, as the Wandering Sea Command Room Supervisor, I have an order for those of you on the field team. As of this moment, Novum Chaldea will be transitioning into its first battle position. Field team, go ahead and board the border, starting with Master Capo.
That's me.
Once I have confirmed all of your vitals are green, you'll begin a zero sail, and officially commence Order Lost Belt number 4 along with its sub-order Horned Monster. Make sure you all give it everything you have, and I look forward to your safe return. Let's go! Aww. I can't smooth brain my way yet. I can't show off my amazing smooth brainedness yet. Life is so cruel. Activating Paper Moon. Initiating planet navigational chart ± convergence. Commencing Shadow Borders docking sequence into reality boundary. Proper human history semblance C. Lost Belt depth A. Firing existence verification tether into reality space. Anchor point at heroic spirit. Virtual nautical chart confirmed. Zero sail complete. Emerging into reality space. What's this? Where'd this go? Yeah. Graphics. Storyline hits hard. Well, you see, Jesus, you missed the entire first part. You missed the entire first Grand Order, and you missed, I believe you missed the other 3 Lost Belts. Reality space anchor secured. Reality verification complete. Establishing Shadow Borders existence within Lost Belt. Zero sail returned successful. There's a lot of context. A. Good, we've made it back into reality space.
That violent shaking never gets any easier. Are you okay, Master?
Yes. I'm A-okay.
I'm impressed.
Not many people could adapt to this as quickly as you have.
Not so fast. Take a look at how adeptly I'm carrying myself. I'm the very picture of dignity. A zero sailor is no worse than a drive in the rain for me. Turning on that rattling must have been a dreadful sight more difficult for a freshly summoned servant who has never left that work-lorn base of yours, no?
I feel playing powerless as a krill when already in a whale's stomach is that. But never mind. So long as I am at sea, even the most violent upheaval is a bit. If anyone should be worried about getting seasick, it's you guys. This ship could and should be much more comfortable. In particular, I'd like to add a bit more in the way of padding to my cushions. A good captain must always take care of his crew after all. And I know how uncomfortable these chairs were. I want to prioritize making improvements. Why did I shift his voice into that? Why did I do that? Hey, I'm glad to work together to keep the border systems in good shape. But I'm not about to let you go tinkering with tiny things like that on your own anytime soon. Even something as small as changing the air freshener we use in the bathroom could lead to fighting among the staff. I'm actually being a lot more considerate of everyone on board than you might think, you know? But this is just all following your true to be exhausted the planning stages of creating a vessel. You might have the most advanced vessel in the world, but it will do you little good if your crew is in two no spheres to make proper use of it. I guess the previous division had no idea how difficult a voyage at sea could be. Ouch, well you got me there. The last version of me was a genius, but she was definitely kind of insensitive about things like that. Still, she did make this amazingly capable armored vehicle back when nobody had any idea what was going to happen. I'd say that more than gets me off the hook for overlooking little things like cushions.
Quite so. The next time we build a vehicle, we'll be sure to pay more attention to creature comforts. In the meantime, we have made our way through the storm wall and are now inside the Indian Lost Belt. We should begin by assessing our surroundings. First things first. Mr. Miniware, can you see this Lost Belt's Tree of Emptiness?
Yeah, I think that's it over there. I can see something far off to the southeast. Show me the tree. Dang.
That's a tree, alright.
So, it has already taken root as I suspected. Furthermore, it appears to have already grown considerably. But unlike in China and Scandinavia, at least we know where to find it. That should save us a good deal of time.
Then let's go cut it down right now.
Just like that, or all Chinese robots show. Bold. No, that would be too dangerous. The tree is very far away, and I doubt the enemy has simply left it undefended. Oh, yes, that reminds me. I'm aware we have yet to define this term for our current circumstances, but there's almost certainly another enemy we will need to face here. Given what we have seen thus far, there's an excellent chance to say there is a cryptor assigned to this Lost Belt and a king who has been ruling it since prior to the cryptor's arrival. It is therefore in our best interest to gather as much information as we can before we prepare to face them. While this particular Tree of Emptiness does seem to have grown considerably, it also appears to be in a fairly stable state. We do not seem to be under any immediate pressure. Of course, if things should take a sudden turn for the worse, we will have no choice but to act. But for the time being, it should be safe to prioritize investigating this Lost Belt. Whatever steps we take next, we should begin by getting to the bottom of this case, that is, this unknown history. Yes, very well. We'll start by gathering information. It's important to know exactly what sort of dangers one is up against after all.
I see. Understood. For now.
Alrighty, let's see if there's anything else of interest around here. Huh? What's that?
Pardon.
Tube! It would seem there is something else visible to the naked eye here. Something a fair distance from the Tree of Emptiness in its own right. Fascinating.
Big. Big!
What the hell is that? Is it natural? Man-made? Hurry up and scan it, man!
I'm working on it, come on! No use. I can't get a read on it with anything. It's like it's deflecting any attempts to scan it.
I thought it might be some sort of magecraft-based structure. But if it doesn't show up on magical energy scans, perhaps it isn't. It seems all we can do is barely make it out with our eyes. Which would mean that, empirically speaking, we can't even be sure it is truly there. I suppose one possible explanation is that we're all just seeing things. Could be the mass hallucination lesson, a vision from space, more past brutality, a frightening girl.
Please calm down, Director. I'm sure that was just Holmes trying to make a joke. Woo!
Insightful foe, as always.
At any rate, the only thing we can say for sure is that we have no idea as to what's going on.
Finally, my title fits.
Though I do wonder if it may have anything to do with the mysterious girl we saw near Russia's Tree of Emptiness. In the sense that we could also see her, despite being unable to observe her with any instrumentation. Then again, I suppose she did technically appear as a sort of blank spot on our sensors. Regardless, we still have far too little information to work with, so there is nothing to be gained from drawing conclusions now.
I guess we might be able to get some readings if we got in close. I can't say I'm thrilled about the idea of getting near that thing, but if you want to head over there and try.
Don't be daft! Why are we trying to go inside this thing when we don't know the first thing about it? Why, if something were to happen to the border, or to me, mankind's last hope could be dashed for good. No, our first order of business is to ensure our surroundings are safe, then to ensure I'm safe. Isn't that right, technical and administrative advisors?
You're not wrong. Hospitals do have their own populations, so we know there's gotta be a town around here somewhere. I can't tell yet if there's one near that giant cube or anywhere else nearby. But wherever we find one, we shouldn't get too close to it in the border. Remember what happened in China? So if we're prioritizing information and supplies, I think we should start by looking for a campsite. Luckily, the environmental readings are all stable, so we can assume we're safe enough to focus on keeping a low profile. I'd really rather not use the camel function if we can help it, since it's a major resource hog. Now, where's a good out-of-the-way place we could hide the border around here? Aha! That rocky mountain over there looks promising.
Oh, my sinus.
Sinuses! Why must you do this to me?
Stretch! Okay. Okay, good.
Alright, we should probably decide on our plan of attack here, just to make sure. How's that device holding up?
Sorry, the Kshetra to be as quiet as a piece of coral. It's not about to wake up anytime soon. I was afraid of this. Even if we got the coordinates now, we won't be able to do the ritual to activate it as long as this lost belt is here.
Huh, so we won't be able to use your fancy new device or update the board until we get rid of this lost belt, huh? I thought that might be the case, but that doesn't make it any less sucky.
What did you expect? One can hardly hope to win first prize without taking part in the race. We will need to cut off this lost belt sooner or later, so if anything, this only helps simplify matters.
Indeed. Now, as usual, my duty is to defend the border, seeing as it's the last bastion of hope for mankind and all. Capo and Master, you two are our field chief. You'll be working, well, in the field. Given that this will be the fourth lost belt you've investigated, you should be old hands on it by now.
Yee. Yes, sir. I'll be sure to stay alert while we're in the field. Master, your lost belt form sucks. I'm not gonna put it in my party if I don't have to. Like I said before, the environment here is a lot more stable than it was in Russia or Scandinavia. It's similar to China's climate in a lot of ways, but in addition to the physical heat and humidity, there's also a high concentration of mana in the air here. That means you won't be able to use the portable stealth devices I gave you in China, just so you're aware. Still, at least we know you won't need to use the Olora spores or any other special transport equipment here. So you won't have to worry about that. Yes, ma'am.
Good, good. Just the sort of enthusiasm I like to see. However, one can't live on enthusiasm alone. Having just two of you out in the field is a risk I'd rather not take. So the servant who will accompany you on your investigation shall be...
Sorry, I think this is a sensible decision, but I can't accompany them. Oh, it's not since you as a combatant were I to try to fight alongside Capo, I will just get in her way. My job is to make improvements on this vessel. I may not be able to do so, but there is a lot of foundational work I can begin right now. The first thing I'm going to do is focus on improving this bridge's shock absorption, as I heard these cushions leave a lot to be desired.
Hey, I was planning to get to them when I had time, you know. Of course, I will accompany them. I have some connection to India as well. I am sure I can be useful. Right, India has historically been close to China, where they call it Tianshu. I probably butchered that pronunciation, oh well. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Thank you, Neja. I'm very reassured knowing you'll be there to help us.
Nonetheless, Neja alone simply won't be enough. Da Vinci needs to remain here on standby so that she can operate the board at a moment's notice if necessary. And hope this is safe that he can make full use of the board's instruments while he analyzes our findings. Suffice to say that you will need to bolster your fighting force if you are to carry out your investigation. To do so, you'll have to try summoning new servants in the fields. It's a shame the Atlas Institute servant wasn't more accommodating, but there's nothing we can do about that.
I see Corey's in a really good mood now that he has another servant staying behind who can keep him safe. I agree that you need to start by summoning new servants, but as they say, every cloud has a silver lining. And this particular summoning has 2 of them. First off, electricity. Thanks to Sion, we have another disposable booster you can use, like you did in China. She said it's called a void cell. I gotta say, the Atlas Institute comes up with some really interesting stuff sometimes. As a refresher, just hook it up to Mash's shield, and it'll provide all the resources you need for the summon. Unfortunately, thanks to all the time it took to make everything, it's only got enough juice for 2 servants. But hey, it's still way better than flying a kite in a storm, right? Second, I already found a perfect ley line for summoning, and it's well within walking distance.
I concur. Once you have bolstered your forces there, you can begin investigating our surroundings in earnest.
Understood. We'll make sure to do that.
Let's go! Show me the lads.
Woo!
Show me the lads.
You sure you're okay with this, Gordy?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, I just figured you want to say, hold it, I'm the director and I give the orders around here, or something like that.
Oh.
Well, I will admit I did come up with a few authoritative directives ahead of time, but I ultimately decided they weren't necessary.
That's true.
But I ultimately decided they weren't necessary, given how this lost world seems fairly peaceful. And if there's no point in saying them, well, why waste my breath? It's only good sense.
Of course there's a point to them. They're very important. Go on, Gordy, hurry up and say something.
Oh, well, if you insist, if it's not too late. Hold it, you're forgetting something pivotal.
What?
Your commander's orders, of course. We can't start an operation without them. Go on now, Layla, back straight. Never mind the salute, just listen up. Capo, captain of the Shadow Border and the director of Chaldea, here are your orders. You want to investigate this lost world spreading across Indian land and to find a means of filling that tree of emptiness as soon as possible. In addition to eliminating the lost belts and protecting gears from this invasion, you are also to secure a path that will enable us to further modify and evolve the Shadow Border.
Yeah. You got it, boss. And that's where I like it. When a mission's especially difficult, that's when you need to send them off with high hopes. We're really coming into our own as a team. I think we'd even give the old Chaldea a run for its money.
Show me the lads. Final Dark God. Dang, that's edgy.
Thank you.
Thank you for the monies. What do you mean for... Oh, you're...
I never asked for this.
True! Thank you for the $10. Why is he cut off? What happened to him? Your gosh! You broke him! You broke him! You broke my man's up there! That's when you got too much. Hey! I've been saving!
I have to ask, are you sure this will work? You had a fairly rough go of it in China, didn't you? Granted, I was so out of sorts early on there, thanks to having to confront my mortality, that I wasn't able to make the same sort of cool-headed decisions I usually do. I actually don't quite remember what happened very well. Still, I do recall hearing something about being unable to summon servants there.
Alright. Drew, you gotcha'd so much that you broke him. He didn't ask for that.
You don't have to tell us, we're all fully aware. But I think we'll be okay. China has a unique situation even for a lot. China was a unique situation. Though for what it's worth, I don't think Capo will have any terrible trouble summoning capable servants here. Hey, all you have to do now is give it a shot. Is everything ready?
Last about 4 times. Let's go. Full smooth brain. Let's go. Underprepared. Let's go. I haven't touched this game since the Valentine's event.
Yes, everything is in place for the summoning spell, and the connected to the Spirit Origin briefcase is stable. Running final checks. Done. Heroic Spirit Summoning System Fate. All systems green. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Show me the lads. Show me the lads. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call and abide by this will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear, I embody all that is good in this world. I shall defeat all that is evil in this world. 7th heaven clad in the 3 words of power, come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. And... hey, it's Rom! Rama? Rom. God, how am I gonna voice this pretty boy? How am I gonna voice this pretty boy? How am I gonna voice this pretty boy?
I've been waiting for this.
I am Maraba, Saber, the great king of Kosala.
Yeah, it's Karna! It's Karna! It's the boy! It's the man! Got all this poof! Got all this poof! I don't know why I'm getting so excited about this. Husband don't spot it. He's great.
I am a Lancer. My true name is Kana. It is good to be here.
It worked, Senpai. We couldn't have hoped for a better result.
We even know them already. Great.
Whoa, good. I knew I had it in me. Why, these servants I summoned are perfect for tackling India. In a lineup like this, I dare say we've already as good as one.
You fool.
Well, technically it was Capo that summoned them.
This is such good news, it almost makes me want to run around whooping for joy. I won't, of course. But at least Fo can hop around gleefully in my stead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got it, Fo.
I see, now I understand. So we are fighting for Chaldean on behalf. Oh, and I need to sound as tired as I can for Karna. I see, now I understand. So we are fighting for Chaldean on behalf of proper human history. Indeed, it sounds as though you're past us.
I still don't know how to frickin' voice this man. What am I gonna do for him? What am I gonna do? I already forgot what I gave him earlier.
Indeed, it sounds as though your path thus far has been quite arduous, Master Kappa. But now that you have summoned me, the King of Kosala and Avatar Vishnu, your worries are over. Ho ho ho! No matter what manner of hardships may lie ahead, my sword of bait all evil will rend any obstacles you encounter asunder. And on the slight chance I'm not enough by myself.
You haven't fun there, through.
You even managed to summon Kana, the hero of benefaction. This goes far beyond just good luck. Just how many good deeds have you done to earn this kind of karma, Master?
You give me far more credit than I deserve. Still, I can promise you this. Now that I have been summoned here, I will do everything in my power to see your will be done.
I await your orders. That said, as a
I can't pronounce that at all.
I could ask for no greater honor than to fight alongside the King of Kosal. Truthfully, even I cannot deny that I feel fortune smiling upon us.
How very respectful of you, son of Syria, god of sun. I would feel most assured knowing that you have my back. Ah. You're really happy about this, huh? I am suffering here with these voices.
Yes, although I'm also just relieved, since I already know very well how heroic and dependable they are. I'm so grateful they were the ones who chose to answer your call.
I cannot wait to see. It's gonna be terrible. It's just gonna be a collection of gurgles at some point. I'm going to just freaking descend.
I'll say, even without the home advantage going for them, I'd say these were some of the best possible swords we could have hoped to summon.
Hi, Dragon HP. You're in the middle of lore.
Ram, Karna, Arjuna, and Parvati were my top choices for the Spirit Origin graph going in. But it was still a roll of the dice as to whether any of them would respond to the summon. And if that weren't good enough, Rama and Karna are both enormously well known and influential here. Given all that, along with the fact that they know India like the backs of their hands, I'm sure they'll be even more helpful than usual. And that said, I'm sure some things might be off for them here, given that it's a lost belt and all, but I'm sure they'll handle it way better than us Europeans.
Speaking of which, what do you take for this lost belt thus far? How's it different from the India you're familiar with? How is it different? How is it not different? I recognize nothing of this topography. No, it's more than that. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it feels like the air here is...
Yes, it's very dry. Makes me feel lonely.
Yes, that's it! It makes me feel lonely. I had no idea what that might mean, though.
Lonely, huh?
And of course, I always make a point to try and sense my wife whenever I materialize. But it seems she's nowhere to be found here. One more reason I feel lonely, I think. Oh, my beloved Sita, when will I get to see you again? Never.
I don't sense anything familiar here either. Well, I suppose there is.
What's up?
No, it's nothing. For a moment I felt a bit of the kind of tension I feel prior to battle. I was trying to figure out what it might be, but I couldn't come up with anything. I must have been imagining things, or perhaps my mind was playing tricks on me. I'm sorry I can't be clearer than that, Master.
Very well then, what do you make of that mysterious cube off in the distance? To be honest, I have no idea. I've traveled to all manner of countries in my search for Sita, but I've never seen nor heard anything like that. I've changed his voice quite differently now.
Nor have I. There's something about its shape that seems vaguely familiar. But I'm sure that is not the kind of answer you are looking for.
Not really, no. I'd say it looks like a giant die or an enormous 3D puzzle, but it wouldn't do us any good.
Is that the moon cube from the Extraverse?
We want to know what it's made of, not what it looks like.
If you proper human history servants don't know, then obviously it's something unique to this lost belt. In which case, the only way we'll find answers is by investigating it. You can start with our immediate surroundings, as I originally planned. Remember, the fate of this world hinges on us, so make sure you do your damn jobs. Wow. I can just do this. Hey, Master, I know he's your superior, but does he have to be so condescending? Does he not know I'm a king? Sorry. It's gonna break eventually. Absolutely. Well, no matter. Given that I am a servant now, I can certainly overlook a transgression or two.
He is definitely condescending, but also totally harmless. I recommend not dwelling on it. Kronkma, if you would.
Alright, why don't we get our investigation on the way?
We'll begin with the immediate vicinity, so just head in the direction we tell you and we should be all set. You might run into a wild animal or two along the way, but I'm sure you guys will be able to handle them just fine.
I got the sniffles.
Oh no, my sniffles are— ah!
this happen to me? I made my mistake. Got nowhere to run. And life goes on and... What do you mean I can't bring in my own Arjuna? We're stuck with Orthodox Smash! Ah! Alright, I'll be right back. Hey, Cena! Naturally, how dare you? Alright. Fine, I guess. Man.
運が悪かったな。このラーマに出会うとは。
内熱衝撃は装填します。
Oh wait,
面には悪く
damn it! Doesn't increase it by 50. How painful.
いいだろう。
ああ承知した
行くぞ。
遅い頭上注意だ悪く思う
You must nuke them with swiftness.
前に出ます。はい。
いいだろう。行くぞ。
There we go.
細かすぎるとは思う
シータ、僕は負けない。
I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that a lot of numbers are flying around. They're doing damage and we're doing damage. I'm going to attempt to nuke them. Hold on, I should give him another attack up because I can. Bam. Yep.
命令とあら承知した問題ない
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
神々の王の慈悲を知れ絶滅とはこの一筋インドライン刮目しろわさびシャンテ
Hell yeah.
ィよし
We did it. We won.
悪く思うなここまで
That wasn't just to show off Karna's new animation. I don't know what it was. Although that was a while ago, wasn't it? When they updated Karna's animations. Stop restricting me like this. I'll spell gimmick like this.
Yeah, I figured. But stop restricting me.
We did end up running into some wild animals, but y'all handled them no problem. That said... Ooh.
You look puzzled.
Indeed, now that I've been quick warm-up, I can say for sure there's something strange about this land.
I agree completely, but I can't figure out what it might be.
Yes, compared to the one we know from proper human history, was it? It feels as though there is something unusual covering the entire world.
Is it like the loneliness you mentioned before?
Maybe, maybe not. It's nothing I can really put my finger on, nor can I put it to words. All I know for sure is that whatever it is, it's preventing us from performing at our best.
Coincidence? Probably.
It doesn't mean we can't fight, but we definitely can't use 100% of our power.
Think you get better?
Honestly, I don't know. Things might improve once we get used to it, but at this point I just can't say. Nonetheless, I wouldn't pay it too much heed. Even if we can't use all of our power, we still have more than enough to carry out your commands. So don't worry about us, Master. All you need to worry about is telling us what to do. Now then, it looks like we have more hungry beasts to deal with. Let's take care of them quickly so we can continue investigating our surroundings. Trying to give you junkie milk. Here's some junkie milk because you're epic.
Gambaru, fight.
Fight! Pathetic.
あれそれ
いいだろう。行くぞ。
損傷警備
Oh!
損傷警備
Okay, nuke this first round.
使用
Nuke! She only summons fanboys. But Neja is in a lady body. You know this, sir. This Fate Neja is in a lady body.
殺伐これあれ ホーム開封東映戦術記録3回転で7泊無産これすなわち火戦争炎上
Man, those are some strong grasshoppers. Throw a shock to whoever appears in the oceans, okay. I guess. I'm messing with those, I guess.
内熱衝撃板装填します
いいだろう。
Focus.
行くか。いいだろう。
それ それあれこれ
Tore, are, kore. Phew!
損傷警備技能使用 必殺これそれ
Show me big forehead nuke.
ホーム開封東映戦術記録3回転で7泊無産これすなわち火戦争炎上 はっ
Whoa. Dang, those are some dead grasshoppers. No, Mash. You can't steal all the stars.
Yuga. Yuga. 行くぞ。必殺。剣速の剣とてお
That was a dead wolf. Now you see,
王の契約だ。
we don't have to use our noble phantasm on this wolf,
我が
but I'm going to.
劣化いいだろう。
I'm going to just decimate this one
滅
wolf.
の矢。ブラックマーク。天空の神々よ。我が勝利を捧げよう。
Wolf is fucking dead.
So hey, what do you make of the area so far? We've been able to get a handle on it to some degree on our end, but I'd still like to hear your thoughts on it now you've experienced it for yourselves.
Well, I can see a lot of placid bodies of water around here. They're all covered in lotus flowers, and it's very pretty. And there's also plenty of dry land, so we haven't had any problems walking around.
Almost peaceful. Well, of course, water is essential for living things to survive. It looks like there are large rivers here too, so it would seem it's just as environmentally stable as Shannon was.
Alright, only one. It's okay. You didn't miss much. We nuked a wolf. That was pretty much it.
Oh, the signal is that. Just as I expected. A world with a pleasant climate is bound to have people, which also means it's bound to have towns. I just have picked up what appears to be one such town in the direction you're headed. I'll send you the coordinates now. Be sure to approach it with utmost caution.
You also missed how I gave Rom my homeless. Alright. Man, I can't believe Holmes lost his home. Oh, thank God, not a restricted formation. Thank fuck. Thinking. But we all know that's not my strong suit. Quick, to the farming party. You know what you can be? La 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 la. Bam. Get that off of there. That is worthless. Damn it. That's not really gonna help. There we go. Actually, if I wanted to be super spicy, where is he? I could put Bunny in there instead. This is not gonna blow up in my face, I swear. Close your eyes. Clasp your hands. Offer your prayer to the God above. Those three things are an important part of our daily lives. We all have to do them. My father complains about everything, but he still prays every day, even if he always grumbles while he does it. If I forget to pray at the right time, he gets really angry. Well, he's always angry, but he gets even more angry. I think if I had a mother, she'd get angry too. I've only heard about mothers in stories, so I don't know that for sure, but that's what I'd guess. Prayers are very important, so I can't blame them for getting angry. That's true for routine prayers, and prayers just for the sake of praying. Praying is an essential part of our lives. We pray, and we hope that our God hears us. We live our lives the best we can. We try hard to be good people. Now please, O great God above, please guide us to the next Yuga. What's that? I don't know what that is. This wide-eyed child. Whose child is? It's my child now. My child now.
What's all the commotion outside? I'm gonna go take a look.
That's schnoz. That's a sniffer right there. That's a wide sniffer. He can smell for miles. Oh god, what am I gonna do for this man? I think I'll descend into gurgles now.
Where did it go?
Oh my god, that was terrible. What was that?
It's okay. I already finished my prayers. Come on, Vihan.
Dog! Dog. Good one. Thank you. Oh, why is that fountain crooked? Fix it. It's crooked. It was terrible. Not important. You got it, boss. Once we confirmed the town was safe to approach, we decided to take a closer look, as there was only so much we could learn at a distance. That said, this isn't what I was expecting. Why is the floor broken? Don't worry about that. Vaguely unsafe. That fountain is crooked.
I'd have to agree. There are a number of broken buildings, and the fountain is jutting out at an odd angle. It would be a beautiful town square if it was properly maintained, but as it is now, it feels kind of run down.
What about townspeople? Are there any there?
Yes, there are, though it feels like they're giving us a wide berth.
Well, look at yourself.
I don't see any fur-eared beasts like we did in Russia, and it doesn't look like the ages are skewed like in Scandinavia. At a glance, they look like perfectly ordinary people.
Only a little bit. It could be more rundown. It could be Gary, Indiana rundown.
They do seem to be wary of us, but I don't sense any overt hostility. I imagine they would react similarly to any unfamiliar visitors.
It would seem that they're sizing us up, and just as we're sizing them up. In any case, it's best we don't give them unnecessary cause for suspicion. We'll refrain from calling you for the time being, so please use that time to focus on gathering as much information as you can.
Understood. All right, here goes.
Girl and dog. That doggo is adorable. Thank you. That's the correct. That was the correct dialogue choice.
Woohoo! She doesn't seem to be afraid of us either. I think I'll try talking to her. Ahem. Hi there. Can we talk to you for a bit?
Thanks, you surprised me. Hello.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm always spacing out, so I get surprised a lot. If you just want to talk, that's fine with me. Hey, can I ask who you guys are? I've never seen anyone else dressed like you before.
We're travelers.
That's right. This is Capo and I'm Match Kirlight. May I ask your name?
I'm Asha and this is Vihan. He's astonishingly cute, isn't he?
Fork.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
So you named after the Hindi word for hope and dawn. That's lovely. Oh yes, I almost forgot. I'm Rama, and this is Kana and Naja. You may have heard our names.
I didn't expect that.
You may have heard our names and stories of great warriors, but pay that no heed.
Huh?
Is it my imagination, or do the other people here seem afraid of something now?
So if you're travelers, does that mean you don't have a home?
No, we don't. At least not in this town.
You don't? That's terrible! Shockingly terrible!
Why is that terrible?
Because of the Kali, of course. You can't pray without a house, and if you can't pray, the Kali are gonna eat you up.
Golly! I sure as that.
Ah, fuck!
Oh, what was the horrendous thing I did for him? What was the horrendous thing I did for this man? What did I do for him again? My body doesn't want to do it. Help.
What are you doing? Can't you see what's happening?
Oh god. Oh voice. Oh god. The Kali are here! Everyone inside? Okay, I'm locking the door. Get ready to pray. Get inside, hurry!
The Kali are here, but these travelers don't have a home. Father, can we let them stay in ours? Why not? I can't afford to look after a bunch of people we don't even know.
Oh, bye.
Well, wait, please. You're Asha's father, right? Can you at least tell us what's going on?
My name is I. You're that.
Sounds like a guy speaking I'm speaking That's why you gotta have a lot of phlegm in your throat.
I don't know, my hands falling. I just want to know. Alright, but you're not on your own.
On our own, what? Even that voice is making me sweat.
I am on yesterday or something. The Kali. Oh, we could always lock us up in our house.
A lot of what now? Phlegm, you know, snot and junk.
Come on, travelers. You gotta hurry and find a place to hide and pray. I'm sure you already know this, but the Kali. We gotta find to pray for them as well as us.
Okay. Throat mucus, exactly.
After all the other people are gone, it looks like we're the only ones still left, still outside. They must have gone back to their homes. Now what should we do? I know Asha told us to hide, but... Get back, Master!
Oh, he's a lizard. He's a lizard. That is a lizard. Be careful, that is not the only one.
But they're attacking everything in sight! Is that why the town is in such poor shape?
Golly, that is the devil's name. That must be one of the unique... That must be one unique to Indian mythology, rather than the ones defined by the Holy Church. I don't know how you Westerners categorize them, but we have always called them devils. I do get the sense that these aren't the same devils we know, but whatever they are, they're clearly bent on causing destruction. No king can sit idly by in such destruction. These creatures will make worthy foes of my indestructible blade.
My body still feels odd, but the effects are negligible. We should have no serious issues.
Agreed. I'm not about to let that stop me from helping. Give us your orders, Master, and we'll handle these things.
Let's do it. Do it to it. I sound less possible. This new group. Yes. Yes. I can do my pseudo Kronk reliably.
Right, my Ortonax is holding steady up better than expected readings. I'm good to go too.
I'm not using you though.
Armored shield are moving out.
Mash, I'm not using you though. If it's not your Camelot version, what's the point? A gun! This is so confusing because there's...
なるべく避けたいところだけど
Well, clearly. Yeah, see, here they are, Collie A and Collie B. Alright, the poison! Poison specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison, right? You did it! You nuked him, good job.
Devastation. This was not my intention.
I've decided. It's catching up. Get him, Ivan. You did it, we won. Yay. Love me already, Arjuna. Oh boy. Please don't. Okay, good. Not limited formation. I would be so sad if it was limited formation. Well, that's fine. Don't do that to Ivan. Why would you do that to Ivan? Wait, is there a single target? Okay, it's a single target, it's fine. Hi there, how's it going? It's going. Bam. I love you, Ivan, but I gotta swap you out for a hot second. We'll put Mothman here in the back for good luck. Good luck, Mothman.
Ah, that's fine.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. Now we got this. It'll be fine. I don't even know what this fight's about. It could be. Wait, why do I keep? Oh, that's fine. Fine. It's fine. There are more than I expected. This could be troublesome. Oh, stay back! Get away from me! But please, the cops to save me! Dead. Ah!
It's my fault. I was one step too late.
These people have no weapons with which to defend themselves. Their homes are destroyed. There's nothing they can do to avoid being eaten. This is horrific.
I've been focusing on the colony going after the more fragile houses, but there seems to be no end to them becoming a problem. I could wipe them all out at once with my noble phantasm, without ending up destroying the very people and homes we are trying to protect.
Just have to do the best we can.
Agreed. This is truly a race against time. Every second counts when eliminating these monsters.
Good grief, when I decided to stay out of the sight so as not to interfere with your information gathering, I never expected you would end up suddenly fighting such an intense battle. It would seem I'll need to run all the instruments at full power so as not to miss any data. So much for my break. Hold it. There's something else headed your way. Many somethings, I should say, and all distinctly different from the creatures you're currently fighting. best if it did.
What are these white beasts? Are they hostile too?
No, look, they're attacking the collie.
Are they the ones that are gonna fight them? I bet we're gonna fight them.
Not necessarily.
I'm not sure if the people or the Galleon simply mistook us for them. But they're coming after us too.
Then I guess there's no point in wondering how these new creatures might affect the situation. We'll just have to follow Karna's lead and put everything we have into fighting back. We can't let harm come to anyone else. Please give us your orders.
Kill them. That's my orders. My orders is kill them.
虚しい戦いだ。そちらに益はないぞ。恵みを授かりました。我が断行、射抜け。一切の邪悪。
Get him. Get him, AJ. Just make them go boom.
神と人の子として罰を下す。見るが、これが公開だ。足パタ。
You did it. You did the thing with the thing and you got the thing. Good job.
Are you just gonna spend all your points on that? Are you just gonna spend all your points on such devastation?
こういうのどうだ。つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？
これか。
Every time you NPS, oh boy, you're gonna run out of points at this rate.
黄金の夢から覚め、妖乱から解き放たれよ。ジャリル、コラムです。
What the? You missed all of those, a lot of the setup. Gash.
ああ、よし。
Ah, damn it. Through, what are you gonna do with the not attacking noble phantasms? All nearby hostiles have been eliminated. We did it! We finally managed to get rid of all those demonic-looking collie monsters and the white beasts that showed up later.
As I suspected, it would seem those white beasts and the collie are mortal enemies, given how viciously they attacked one another. Indeed, nor did the white beasts attempt to destroy any part of the town. Thanks to them that we were able to fend off the collie. Though we did have to eliminate them as well, given that they also tried to attack us.
Oh boy. Like, we saved the city. Oh boy, gurgle time. Oh, hi. Can you tell us what these things are? Miss, are you guys okay? You are? That's astonishing! I'm so glad you're alright! I'm glad you're alright too, Asha. What a relief to see you're not hurt. Yes, VR girl. Yeah, I'm okay, but V-Hunt's, well... Oh!
I don't want no trouble.
You missed a lot of plot. You missed a lot of plot there, buddy.
I see, he's dragging his leg, poor thing. Yeah, he got caught under a cabinet that fell down when our house started shaking. I'm sorry, Vihan. Ooh.
Don't you dare.
Well, what happened? The Galionet and the Sacred Beasts? Hello, who are you? I'm Practice the Town Bear. Are you the Rattlers? Do you know anything about this disaster?
Stop talking, bastard. What though? This bastard beast attacked us, so we killed them.
You what?
If you would like a full account, then call for your finest scribe. It would be such a waste for me to recount my exploits without someone present to record them.
What have you done? How could you have killed the very agents of our god that keep us safe?
Look, it was self-defense, bro. Agreed, there was no other way. What's more, they were not the only ones we killed.
That's right, we also fought the creatures you call Kali. Please understand, we were only trying to protect your town.
Don't be ridiculous. There is nothing to understand. What you have done is unforgivable. It goes against every law in this world. Besides, the god's sacred beast would never attack people without good reason. This is terrible. We incurred the god's wrath. If he thinks our town allowed or worse, encourage your vile deeds will all be done for. Go away. Leave our town at once. You are no longer welcome in Bichu.
Bruh. Yeah, get out of here! You damn heretics will get us all killed!
Oh no, could they be those people I've been hearing rumors about lately? Does that mean we're going to suffer divine punishment?
Well, this is unexpected. They look like they might start throwing stones at any moment. What would you have us do? Well, I guess we gotta get out.
I agree. It would be difficult to gain any more information under these circumstances. Besides, I think we should try to avoid trouble with the locals as much as we possibly can. Let's go look for somewhere outside of town to set up camp.
Throw stones back? No, that's rude! I could hit the doggo! There's the murder.
Boy, travelers!
Well, let me do this real quick.
あまり外に出られない時こそ惰性で達成感が
What? Oh, this is a fine house, Juju. You're sure as if you find a town and you get kicked out for fighting. You barely even have any intel to show for us. I don't waste our precious time. First Russia, then Scandinavia, China, now India. Why can't we ever catch a damn break? Good grief, when you're examining a crime scene with a magnifying glass, Gordolph, do you focus on the stain on your pants before even considering the evidence? What's that supposed to mean? This thing have a stain on my finely ironed slacks? Oh no, I beg your pardon, your uniform is quite spotless.
Of course it is. Any sailor watchers all should keep their uniform white as snow. I had mine cleaned by the laundry type before we left.
Laundry type? I do recall seeing a weird-looking captain running around baseball floor.
Holmes, you mean that if we hope to find anything that might lead us to what we're seeking, we should be prepared to suffer a few setbacks at first?
Precisely. If you're too focused on your expense ledger, you'll miss the evidence that's right in front of you, my dear Watson.
Understood. I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Captain Shota. Damn it, this was my chance to be Watson? Curse my gentlemanly propenity to be so acutely aware of my appearance. I knew that, of course. I was just a plain devil's advocate. Lewis high-strung devil's advocate. I was just a mechanic employed to elicit that reaction from Holmes. Yes, that's it. Liar.
And Anyway, we need to find a good place nearby where we can pitch camp, right? In that case, why don't you try asking the little bunny hiding in the tall grass behind you for a recommendation?
Good idea in that case. Please don't hide in there, Asha. Can you come out where we can see you?
Yeah, you surprised me! Since we're already surprising her, I might as well introduce myself. I'm sure she can handle it. Hi there, Asha. My name's Da Vinci. I'm a friend of Capo's. I'm not actually there right now. I'm just using something called a transmission to send my voice over the air. There's also a detective here who might pop in every now and then, but don't mind him, he's harmless. Oh, we also have a commander who's obviously really bad with kids. But I'm having him sit this out, whether he likes it or not.
Da Vinci.
Wow, it's just one surprise after another. You travelers really can do amazing things, can't you?
The Lolly Vinci.
The other townspeople were eager to see us leave. Why did you come after us?
That's just like Karna to get straight to the point. I was curious about that too, but still.
Oh, well, I wanted to give you these to thank you for saving us.
Oh, banana. Oh, banana.
Oh, these are fine bananas indeed. You know, I used to feast on the bananas that Hanuman would pick for me all the time. They were jewels of the heavens, so delectable a single bite could make your cheeks melt away in pleasure. I don't like that image. But I can tell that these bananas are surely every bit their equal. Oh, banana! I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this gift, Asha.
Hanuma?
You know Hanuman, the monkey god, one of my closest allies. What's that? You never even heard of him. Poor Hanuman, I guess even picking up and carrying a whole mountain wasn't enough to make you famous. You're no permission to be laughing at Lakshmana. Bananas are good for you. Hold on, I seriously doubt the answer could be no, but let me ask you something just to make sure. Have you heard the name Rama before?
Huh?
That key cord.
What?
My name is Karna. I am the warrior who once fought alongside the Kauravas, the descendants of King Kuru. Have you heard of my name before?
I see.
Well, this is no surprise. I still have a long way to go before I reach the heights of mastery I strive for.
He's heartbroken. Don't be ridiculous, Ghana. That's giving yourself far too little credit. It is no exaggeration to say that in India, from proper human history, there is not a single person alive who has not heard your names. That's just how great your heroic deeds were. No, but the people here have no familiarity with the myths of the past or the figures from well-known stories. That would mean that neither the Mahabharata nor the Ramayana exist in this lost belt. Alternatively, they may have existed in the past but have since been forgotten. Ooh, pardon, hold on, I need to change my thing. I'm gonna have to change, since we have bananas. Oh, banana. I'll set to think the people of this day have never heard of my grand exploits. No, wait. Does this mean we can't even be sure my exploits happened here? And if they didn't, does that mean neither I nor Sita existed in this India?
Either way, if Asha hadn't heard of you, there's no point in pursuing this line of questioning any further. I think it's best if we stick to questions she'll actually be able to help us with, starting with our campsite. Asha, we're looking for a place where we can rest for the night. Can you think of any good spots?
Maybe he feels smug because he's in India.
Well, there's a king here where we used to play hide and seek.
Anything that would give us shelter from the wind and rain sounds great. Would you show us the way there?
Sure, follow me.
Slap, 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 slap.
And on the way, we can ask about the really important things, like, do you know what over there?
Right, Asha, can I ask you something? Do you know anything about that giant tree way off in the distance?
Oh, you're curious about it too, huh? So am I. It just sprang up out of nowhere a while ago. I was so surprised.
That all you know about it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's really far away, you know? Most of the people in town say it probably has to do with our god, like God Skyboulder.
That's actually what I wanted to ask you about next. Is God Skyboulder what you call that enormous cube floating over in the mountains?
Thank you, Streamlabs. Hold on. I came up with a better idea. Where's my mug? There's mug. Big mug! Mug becomes smaller. Oh. Banana. I put the banana in the mug.
Is God Skyboulder what you call that enormous cube floating over those mountains?
Uh-huh.
So that's what it's called.
Now that we know its name, the next question is obvious. What exactly is it?
Might be the cube from the moon.
Well, that's a funny question. God Skyboulder is God Skyboulder.
Pure one.
Hold up. I actually have to get up and go grab my water then. I got it. I ran out of my cold brew. I drank all my cold brew. Why do things keep sticking to the bottom of my water bottle? Stop that. Stop it. Please. Not drink the banana. You want me to drink banana? You want me to drink the banana?
It's been around forever. Just like the sun and the ground, everyone knows that. I don't know what else to say. God Skyboulder is God Skyboulder, just like the sun is the sun. I'm positive my father would say the same thing.
Then why is it called God Skyboulder? Not that I can imagine how humans could have made such a thing.
I think it's because our god made it, or maybe because he lives there. Sorry, I really don't know. Nobody ever goes near it.
Your banana. Someone told me to drink my banana, so I drank it. I had to sippy it though. I had to sip my banana. I had to sip my banana.
Oh, and why is that? Speaking for myself, I find it an enormously compelling object of interest. Most mysterious indeed. It is without a doubt worth investigating.
I just know it's got something to do with our god, so people are supposed to stay away. Besides, they also say there are lots of Kawi around there trying to kill our god. It's not just me. My father, my aunt, nobody in ENVTuber ever goes there. Oh yeah, we have to ask you about the Kali too. From what we saw, I'm guessing their attacks happen pretty regularly, but... Wow, you mean the Kali never come to your town, travelers? That's so surprising. You must be from somewhere really far away, especially if you can't even see God Skyboulder from there. But yeah, of course the Kali show up a lot whenever a Yuga's about to end. And since tomorrow's Kali Yuga, I bet there'll be way more tomorrow than there was today.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You mean you don't know? I thought everybody knew lots of Kali show up on Kali Yuga, since it's the last Yuga and all. That's why everyone walks their doors even tighter and plays even harder than they did for the Vampire Yuga today.
Question. What will happen when tomorrow is over?
You mean you travelers don't know that? That's really surprising. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, even Bihan. I mean, it's something as natural as the sun giving us daylight, you know? Let's just say we're from somewhere really off the beaten path. A place pretty much at the ends of the earth where everything from society to history is fundamentally different. So please tell us, Asha, what happens when Kali Yuga is over? Why, our god passes judgment and everyone dies, of course. But then, if our god decides you're worthy, he brings you back to life and the first happy Yuga starts all over again.
Amazing.
These bananas are... Oh, banana. He's got a unique banana sprite! Let's go!
You're welcome. Hold on. I need to stuff something in my mouth. Eat your banana.
And this one, first Yuga lasts for 4 days, second lasts 3, and the third lasts for 2. And the final one, Kali Yuga, comes on the final day.
Do I have that right? He's returning to monkey.
Uh-huh. Oh, but they do say each Yuga used to be way longer a long time ago. Once upon a time, I heard there used to be things called years and months during each Yuga, so I don't know what they are. Maybe that's why my father always says it's a lot harder to keep track of things like anniversaries now. I wonder if he remembers that my 4,000th day of being alive is coming up soon.
Don't say that. He's married. Don't call Rom that. He's married.
Then when Kali Yuga's over, Senate God will then pass judgment, killing everyone, bringing them back to life, right?
Actual God, I guess it's certainly not impossible given what we saw in Scandinavia, but still. So this judgment is a normal part of life here? Uh-huh. As long as you pray, everything stays the same. Just like how the sun rises when it's morning.
It would seem our shared perceptions of normality are fundamentally misaligned.
This could be quite difficult.
After all, it only makes sense that someone who perceives such abnormalities to be entirely mundane would find them unremarkable.
We'll just have to take each difference one at a time. Let's start with something simple. In this case, I think it's going to be defining exactly what a Yuga is. Yugas might be a pretty well-known concept, but it's still important to make sure we're all on the same page. Plus, talking about it might help us figure out what the difference is between our concept and Asha's concept. So, first off, does everyone here know what Yugas are in our world?
No? Is it a day? Is it a week? Oh, I don't know. I really didn't know.
Yugas are a single concept that says the world is always cycling between 4 different distinct periods. In order, these periods are called Krita or Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. When the Kali Yuga draws near, the order and morality cease to exist and the world starts to fill up with evil instead. Then when the Kali Yuga ends, the gods are set to destroy the world, remake it, and let the new Krita Yuga begin all over again. Thank you, Captain. Not at all, I just overheard something with which I was familiar, so I thought I would chime in. That's all I had to say. Captain, now I see. If your true name is what I think it is, then you would have some ties to India. So you guys do know what Yugas are. Well, that's a surprise. Oh, I get it. You were just teasing me, weren't you? You're so silly.
He lost his banana. He lost his banana.
This is truly difficult. There are some concepts we share and some we don't, and both kinds are mixed together in the same world.
At least it seems that we're mostly on the same page when it comes to our enemy. I also knew that devils called Kali appeared during the Kali Yuga to plunge the world into chaos.
No, not the banana.
Sure, but according to Asha there, today is only supposed to be the third one. The Dvapara Yuga.
I would just slurp down that banana. Man's hungry. Man's gotta eat.
Oh, the Kali are always around. There's just more of them depending on the Yuga. You almost never see one during the Kurta Yuga, and there's so many during Kali Yuga, it's shocking. If a Kali kills you, you won't be able to receive the god's blessing anymore. That's why everyone plays so hard. So it's not getting killed they're worried about, but what comes afterwards? Does she mean that in a religious sense?
And mark on my screen. Yeah, some oh, banana.
Whatever the reasons for it, it sounds like there will be even more Kali attacking that town tomorrow. What would you have us do?
Kill. Must go. Karna, I crave violence.
I agree. Chaldea values human life above all else, even if that notion flies in the face of how this lost belt works.
Exactly. Sometimes there is. Well, good morning, Nekama. You missed Rom with a banana. There are things you just have to do regardless of whether people hate you or even cast stones at you for it. Nekama. We throw rocks. But we could hit the dog. We can't throw rocks at the people. We might hit the dog. Silly. In my case, those things come so naturally to me that it's hardly even a choice. My body just ends up moving on its own. I think that's what happened back when I let my aid to Sugriva long ago.
That man I failed to save earlier. Besides, he was not of a man who had made peace with his fate. The system seems evil to me. I may no longer be able to save that man's life, but I can at least make sure that tragedy never happens again.
Take the dog and throw the rocks. Big brain moves there, whack. Then we are decided we fight. This lost belt may not be familiar to us. Oh boy, we are doing Lost Belt 4, and I haven't touched this game since the Valentine's event. So, this is gonna be amazing. Yet, for some reason, this land of India feels familiar to me. I'm pretty sure anyone's gonna give it to you. Perhaps some of B originates here, as well as China. I can't say why. But I will not hesitate to protect these innocent people. Now we know what is happening. Mar I will work even harder than ever. Do not worry, Master and Mash. What's with that robot voice? It's kind of sissy. But she robot. She basically robot. We have only just begun our investigation of this Lost Belt's Tree of Emptiness, to say nothing of this god sky boulder object. Given that these townspeople could help shed some light on these things, I would certainly hate to lose any of them. It will be dangerous to help them, but I won't stop you from doing so. The townspeople also called those white creatures sacred beasts and said they were the god's agents. But there weren't nearly enough of them to handle out the Kali, and that's before they went and tried to attack us too. We can't count on them. If we're going to be fighting in Wakali tomorrow, I would like to find another fighter or two to shore up on our ranks while we have the chance. And given what happened earlier, I don't think we can expect the town people to help us out. What is it? What is it, Asha? Is something the matter?
No, nothing is wrong. See, back in town, I actually peeked out the window and saw you guys fighting. Oh, I was still praying to our god the whole time, so I think I should totally be fine. You are amazing. I've seen people go hunting before, and you guys didn't move anything like them. It was like you weren't even human. Then I saw you talking to other people far away after I followed you. I got surprised all over again. So, I was just wondering, are you guys maybe gods, but not the god?
Gods who aren't the god. That's an interesting way to put it.
Well, you know there's only one god, and you're obviously not him, right? That's all I meant. I hope I didn't say anything weird. Only one god, but India's pantheon is known for being one of the largest in all mythology. I guess I did say something weird. I'm sorry. Lately, there's been rumors going around of people who seem like gods but aren't the gods. So I just thought.
Oh man, who am I more biased towards? Who am I more biased towards? This is. I'm gonna go with Karna. I like him.
That is not true, Master. I'm merely the son of Surya, god of the sun.
But you're. Lift your head up, King. Lift your head up, King. You are one. I believe in you. You're one to me.
I'm certainly no god myself.
I knew it! I never heard of any god by that name before, but that's still amazing. I'm shocked.
If Asha thought we were the beings she's heard rumors about, that would of course mean people are talking about other beings like us.
I'm sure does, and whoever it is, they're very likely to be a servant. I know there had to be at least one in this last belt. They say one of them came to beat you not too long ago. I think they're staying on a mountain near here. Are they a friend of yours?
They came in town, what? Shimosa 2? Electric Boogaloo? I'm not ready for Shimosa 2.
Uh-huh. It was during the last Kuta Yuga. So I didn't get to meet them myself. But they only took a real look around town before they went to the mountain.
Are you sure they were not just a passing traveler?
I guess they could have been. But I heard they dressed really funny. And even said they were a god.
It could be a divine spirit. And if they were alone, they could also be a rogue servant. I'm sure they would be a powerful addition to our forces if we could convince them to help us.
Indeed, there's still a lot we don't know about this world's Yugas. But we can focus on them once we have dealt with this immediate threat. Now that we've eaten our fill of those delicious bananas, I say we try and look into this next being. I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
I'm sorry. I wish I could show you the way, but I need to get home before I get in trouble.
That's okay. If you could just tell us where to look, I'm sure we can find the place ourselves. I'm actually more worried about you, Asha. I know your town isn't too far from here, but I still don't like the idea of making you walk home by yourself.
Oh,
Banana. I'll be fine. The Kawi only showed up. Oh, it just showed up. I can always tell Vihan too. Oh right, I didn't bring him with me because he got injured. But it's okay, I could be home in no time as long as I went all the way there.
Master. Very well, you have my word, no harm will come to her.
keep the child safe.
Okay then, see you later, Miss God.
Yeah, don't stroke my ego like that.
Bye.
You know, I was so surprised when she came all the way after us just to say thanks. Especially given how the adults there reacted to us. It was so sweet, and we learned a lot of useful things from her.
Definitely. That said, Mash, I'm sure you're already aware of this, but...
Yes, I know. Once we destroy this lost belt, she and Ajay are going to disappear, just like the people we met in the other ones.
From a purely pragmatical perspective, maintaining good relations with the locals will facilitate our information gathering efforts. I suppose the only advice I could give is not to think about it too much. We can mourn when the time comes.
Okay, Master. I did as you instructed. Asha walked straight back to town. Is now safe and sound in her home.
Thank you, Kana.
I kept an eye out for Kali on the way there and back. I didn't see a single one. However, I can't say for certain whether that is because they had just attacked as Asha said, or if it was merely a coincidence.
Unfortunately, there is still a great deal we do not know about these beings. Well, it won't be long before we face them again, and that gives us all the more reason to bolster our forces. So let us be off to this mountain where the god lives. I wonder what sort of god they are. It would certainly be nice if it turns out to be one we know just to save time. Of course, I'm hoping that it will be Sita. She's the avatar of Lakshmi, so she could easily have ended up being treated as a god in her own right.
I hope you'll be reunited with her as well. But there's no guarantee this servant will ever be an Indian god. Now just as likely to turn out to be a god from the west, some other region altogether. The odds of our encountering a familiar face are really quite slim. Just try not to get your hopes up too high.
Oh, banana. And bleh.
Oh, not another limited formation!
Another limited formation. Why? How could this happen to me? Ooh, it's a wheel! It's a wheel. That's... You don't like Carta ASMR? It's just... I love it. This is the mountain Asha told us about.
So far, I've not seen the god we're looking for. I don't detect the servant reading from here. What can you sense?
I think I can sense something akin to divine aura, but it's too faint to be certain.
Ye old clock.
You ask for the time. I pull out my 2-ton marble sundial. It crushes your toes. I loudly announce, it is cloudy. I sent it too. At least we would seem to be on the right track. Let's keep looking around. Hey, is anyone near? Sita! It's me, Rama.
Hello?
Getting us nowhere. We should split up and cover more ground.
That is very true. I can fly by using my windfire wheels. I will search from the skies above. Bye bye. There she go.
Ah, but please don't go too far. We don't know what else might be here. You think she'll be okay?
Don't worry, she's a federated hero in her own right. I'm sure she'll be fine. She said it herself, she's somewhat similar to us in certain ways. I agree that her tendency to rush headlong toward her goals with a single-minded earnestness has the potential to cause trouble. But I also doubt there are few who can keep up with the sheer airborne maneuverability.
Besides, it seems we have our own things to worry about.
Feast time. Yeah, figures there'd be a monster or two hanging around the mountain where that god lives. You guys could take these things out pretty quickly so you can get back to looking for them, please. Ye old clock.
Wait, oh! It's not a limited formation, yay!
Ah, Megathought. Are you an AoE? No, you're not an AoE. What's the point? Beep. Yes, this is fine.
戦闘か。なるべく避けたいところだけど。それでもどう
Get him, AJ. I believe in you. Got this.
さて、おう、よろしい。神聖領域拡大、空間固定、神罰執行期限設定、全種類。
Not my intent.
運命はここに定まった。貫いたか。
You know what? I don't have to do this, but I'm going to.
そうです。
他にやることないの？じゃあこういうのどうだ？
What? Here.
高振るわ。
Nakarudo wa.
これから行くぞ。ああ、いいだろう。
Nakarudo wa.
邪悪なる竜は失墜し、世界は今落葉に至る。はっかっ覚悟を決めてくれ。ああ、いいだろう。
ぼちぼち。
You fools. Yeah, she's an AoE, right? Yeah, okay, so.
見るも役も同じやさと。大盤振る舞いよろし。3人な。死にはったらよろしおす。戦士断行新天気だ。
運がこちらに寄っただけだ。気を落とす。
Love me already! When will AG finally reach Bond 10?
Have you disposed of all the hostiles then?
Yes, it was no problem. I don't think the Ortonax has ever been in better shape. It's so much more stable now than it was before we came to the Wandering Sea.
Yet it's still useless.
Not only does it have properly outfitted equipment now, but having both Da Vinci and Sion fine-tune it looks like... It's one proverb I heard a while ago. Giving an ogre a heavy weapon? Something's not right. I knew it! I thought it sounded strange as soon as the words left my mouth. Intoki's the one who taught me that expression, but I think something might have gotten lost in translation. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with Japanese things either. I was thinking about our enemies. They are indeed all gone. There's still something else here. Something whose intentions I cannot discern.
Nani?
There. Show yourself.
That's clear to show. A human is the sublime key. A body with perfect symmetry, as if it was the epitome of genderless beauty. Their lips curved in an indomitable but amicable smile, even after Karna's spear sailed past them, raising their side and obliterating a boulder with a significant force to impale 100 failed-bodied humans. They were smiling. Well, I guess it's they. They were smiling with the same casual ease as a person enjoying a gentle breeze at an outdoor cafe. Their face betraying not so much as a hint of fear, panic. It was as though they had not a care in the world even after being millimeters from death. What that Oh god, what am I gonna do for pepperoncino? My, since when is a servant supposed to go tossing spears at fragile little humans?
Were you a normal human? I would indeed be deeply ashamed, but I sense such an attack would not nearly be enough to end you. Now that I have seen for you for myself, I'm even more confident in that assertion.
Well, doesn't that just smack off a bit? Doesn't that just smack of a bit of a ex post facto covering your derriere, honey? I thought I did it myself pretty well, so imagine my surprise when that spear went whizzing past me. Oh well, that's what I get for not being more careful about investigating strange noises.
You're... Pepperoncino!
Hey, long time no see, Mashy. Oh my, you're so much more expressive now than you were last time I saw you. Well, I think that's just peachy.
Bazooka! The moment I saw that thing soaring across the sky. That's it, it's pepperoni now. Scandinavia pepperonio. Pepperoni-oni-oni. I was overcome with emotion. Loathing as foul and putrid as excrement. Rage so hot it could blind me, and above all, something I couldn't ignore no matter how hard I tried. Which is why I had to destroy it, no matter what. What? Who are... Pepperoncino, you're one of the cryptors. Ostensibly, and you must be Chaldea's new director. As for you, why, you must be Mashy's master, Capo. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh my, how forthcoming of you, I like that. If you're here, Pepperoncino, then you must be the cryptor in charge of this last belt, aren't you? Yes, I suppose I am. Good one trying to grow this last belt. Alright, almost slipped my mind. Before we do that whole song and dance, there's something I really should warn you about. Oh, and what's that? Don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly happy to sit here and chat with you all you like. But maybe you should be a little more concerned about your absent friend right now. What are you talking about? What is... Look out! Something's plummeting right towards you. They're servants. One of them's Neja, but her vital signs are dropping like a rock.
And the other one is what in the world?
Show me.
Neja! Master Neja, but her bodies.
Thank you for the summary, Paris. What a fitting notification. I failed. I was careless. Master, I'm sorry. This is beyond terrible. It would be one thing if I had only lost, but this... Master, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have helped you more. DK! Neja is dead! DK! Keep your guard up, Master. We can mourn for her later. Those dust clouds are clearing away, and whoever killed Neja's about to step out. Dupe's claws. It's shiny Neja. Shiny Neja. I'm afraid not. Yes, that's Neja, but she's not the one we know. I'll be direct. The Neja you know is gone. Her spirit origin has completely vanished. The Neja before you now is not the one summoned at the Wandering Sea, nor the one that was once present in Chaldea. This is getting out of hand! Now there are two of them! I suspect that servant there is a different side of Neja, and an enemy who serves this lost belt. Report individual exercise complete, hereby returning to my duty as a divine general. Eliminating foreign elements. Commencing operation.
I have a report to make. The tall man is gone. I didn't even see him leave.
That's concerning too, but we don't have time to go looking for him now. I don't know if this Neja is a servant or not, but her intention's gonna be more hostile. We'll have to focus on dealing with her first. Here she comes, Master Mesh. I know how you feel right now, but you need to get your heads in the game.
Alright, disengaging Ortonax limiters.
Preparing for full power anti-surfing combat. Can't do that, Mash. Okay, good. Again, not limited format. Where is my person with... why does this reboot them? That's so funny.
Here we go. Ah, damn it. It automatically swapped. How dare. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is my grudge? Here somewhere, I know it. There it is. Bam. But who is going to be my clutch? Be right back. Be right back. I forgot I have my own foreigner. Where is she? Where is... Ah! There she is. Thank you. We'll see how this goes. I believe in a thing called love. But horribly, isn't it? It's something you believe in. Let's at least try to get Merlin's NP up. Hell yeah. Oh, we can pop off with Merlin now. Yo, we can pop off with Memelin. Wait, I wanted to read. Remove buffs, deal significant damage. Well, she doesn't have any buffs right now, so let's just get this popping off.
ここには一つお望みのままに
いいわ。
そこは壁もなく城もなく降り注ぐ始まりの空魂のありかを見せようガーデン・オブ・アバロンそう
苦しめ。議論をしよう。内熱衝撃版装填します。ごめんなさい。
Gotta get out of here.
しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。
お任せ夢のいいのなーに何事もやればできるさ
あなたの魔力いいわ。面白そう。イグナ
I'm not remembering it all.
トゥフルトゥ君が我その真髄を宿す写しみとならクリボーライゾンこれでどう苦しめ
いいとも
面白い。勤務時間ですね。
そう
苦しめ。議論をしよう。
Stu has said that he's gonna redeem that every time I use an offensive NP. I have decided to allow that because it's funny to me.
いいとも
フォールナーズバッといきます。
そう
ダブルくしられない。エネルギーイン。美味しいお店紹介してください。
Yo, Pa.
王の話をすると
エー
しよう
テズバッといきます。
星の宇宙に物見の中楽園の端から君に聞かせる罪なき者のみ通るのよガーデン・オブ・アバロン
見に行って本気を出します。最果ての光を私にボーナスをセイバーシースレスダブル X ダイナミックダブル議論をしよう。
How dare you? Hey,
お任せ夢のように
what you gonna do now?
勤務時ズバッといきます。
そう
はあこくしられない。
Ow. Oof, ouch.
お好きになさってイブトンクヌグルクトゥル
お望みのままに
ズバッといきます。
そう
ダブル
おう
議論をしよう。
Don't do it! What I thought.
しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。
小さな
エーテル宇宙に権利を
Go, go, go!
星の宇宙
Go, go, go!
楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者の通るのガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
I did it in the wrong order. I should use Kleepoth first.
本気を出します。
Should have Kleepoth before this one.
私にボーナスを。セイバーシスです。ダブル X ダイナミック。イグナトゥフルトゥー君。我その真髄を宿す慈しみとなら。クリフォーライゾン。ディノンしよう。
Fucking idiot. It's okay. Don't worry.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。面白そう。待ったよ。フォーリナー。苦しめ。はっ。はっ。アウチ。
Don't do it. Okay, good. Merlin yet lives.
君の
Merlin yet lives.
行きなさい。
解き放ちましょう。フォーリナー。
Merlin yet lives.
イグナトゥフルトゥー君。我その真髄を宿す慈しみとなら。
Because I have smooth brain and don't have anything optimized.
早期銀すなわちコスモス。エーテル宇宙しかるも秩序。行くぞ。ツインミアドディザスタ
Because I have tiny brain. It's okay, we won. That's the important thing.
ー。また楽しませてね。
Nothing is optimized. I use what I feel.
Jackpot.
She's strong! Battle is proceeding smoothly. Victory is at hand. You might be a little more talkative than Arneja, but you don't understand the situation at all. Denied, there is nothing wrong with my analytical capabilities. Huh? Higher priority recalled. Disengaging from battle. That got away. But she acting on a master's orders.
I can't tell, but that Nisha was a more minimal fighter indeed. I sense that she is optimized for the land. If we had kept at it, one of us would have ended up resorting to full power to elevate. Perhaps we should be grateful that this mountain, where the god we are looking for resides, still safe.
Yes. I know what's going on. It's a lot like the tides. No matter how much you plead or how much you pray, there are some things you can't stop. And you just have to accept them. I got to know this pretty decently myself after I met her in the Wandering Sea. It's true that I was interested in how her mechanical body was made with sage arts, but I also felt like we were similar somehow. I know that Neja was a great warrior and an upstanding servant. I'm sure she was prepared for this and much more than she needed to be. She would never want you guys to be so sad about her that you stop moving forward.
Yes, you're right.
Let me ask you one thing, did she die in vain?
Not at all. The enemy's sheer mobility. It's like few things I've ever seen. Nisha hadn't come in contact with them first. They might have taken us by surprise
that's what you think you want manufacturing, then it must be true. Then when we get back and I make my report to sea on Altair, I shall fulfill her duties admirably.
I'm sorry, I'm okay now. Let's get back to work.
Agreed. Now is not the time for you to worry about this other Naja. We'll handle that analysis on our end. Although one thing I did notice in your battle just now was that she did not appear to be subject to this world's estrangement effect as you are. We may be able to learn more about that effect by focusing our efforts there. This world's estrangement effect. That's a good way to put it. It does feel like we are truly in this world, even though we clearly are.
Anyway, we won't have answers for you anytime soon, so I'd like you guys to keep going on with your god search for now.
Then we'll do just that. Come now, cheer up. King's orders. Moping around won't get us anywhere. Sometimes you have to say goodbye before you're ready, and others, you get to meet someone you never expected to. Pardon. That's life. Now come on, Master, we have a new god to meet.
Yeah!
Go.
Stretch. Okay.
Yes, Master, I promise to give this search my full effort.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
I'm trying to think if I have enough time to do one more battle. Okay, I think I have time to do one more battle. If not, then I'll have to just leave in the middle of the battle, and then we'll come back another day. Bring rulers, thank you. All that aside. It's time for Mothman. Where is this god? I can sense something nearby, but I don't see them anywhere. I've actually worked up a sweat from walking around so much. I think I'll take a little break here. Ah, this rock should make for a fine seat. There we go. What in the world is that? It sounded like a pig squealing for its life. Oh, I can't take it anymore! Beautiful boy, coming into contact with me! I mean, never mind that. Testing. Help! There you humans! Get your heads to me! Oh, this is gonna be great. Get your heads from me! You're in the presence of a god! Leave here at once if you value your lives! Do that when I promise your family will live in health and your business will prosper! What in the... Did that rock just talk?
Thank you, translation team. I remember her from CCC.
What was that? What a cheeky little animal you are, trying to challenge a god. Yes, I can understand you. No why? Because I'm a god. Very well then, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have. Now leave all your money behind as an offering.
I remember. Alright. Alright, what are you all about? Here comes Mothman! Watch out! It's Mothman. American Art Slew per NP. Cool! I will tell you now, I'm extremely small brain and won't really know what that means. Watch out. Here comes Mothman too. Rock! Mysterious divine elephant statue. There he is! It's Mothman. No, I know what NP looping is, I just want to know how I'll achieve that. Oh wait, this Astray is only level 63, oh god. Okay, what's this timer? Oh. That's funny. That's fun. Ha ha ha! Yeah, don't worry. Well, we don't have this. Hum.
遊びは終わりか？
そうしますの？
参考を超越し、御帝を凌駕せし覇者。
そうこうかしら。聞けばよいのでしょ。星の輝きを今ここに。
大変です。何事もやればできるさ。
判決の。
Mothman C-Star game too strong. Mothman too strong. Watch out.
あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。
Duplex. Oh, 62 straight. Let's go. You silly babini. Duplex time.
宝石の声を聞けばよいのでしょ。
遊びは終わりか？
Mothman C-Star game too strong. Look
飛ばしますわよ。
天と地の狭間にて人はかくあるべしと、ここに新たなるノリを敷く。
こうかしら。
Silly. How dare you? Okay, we can do this. Farts team, Farts stall. Imagine taking damage.
あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。くっそ
そうご苦
We
労
did
様
it! We won!
次に行こう
Level 63 Australia, let's go! Thank you, Streamlabs. Worship me, please! Gina, go, I know you're in there. Praise me, spoil me. Run to the convenience store and get me more ice cream so I can concentrate on grinding. I gotta! Vinora. Can't be what I think it is, get it?
Don't move, Rama. This won't take long.
It's Ginako! How am I gonna voice her?
Then watch it! Do you have any idea what a close shave that was? The spearhead was just a few centimeters away from making a yucky shish kebab out of my flat. Kinda? What are you doing here?
I was just about to ask you that. What are you doing here?
Oh!
And on that encounter, I'm gonna end the stream there. I might be back later in the afternoon to do more, but also don't count on that. Either way, I'll regardless of what my plans for the rest of the day are, I'll see you guys at a later date. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm glad you all liked my gurgle voice and how horrendous it was that you wanted me to do more. Got banana. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.